Hi, I'm Sari from People Fusion. I'm partnering with PKF to support their team's growth. PKF Newcastle have opportunities for people who are looking to advance their career with an industry leading organisation. PKF have a fabulous team culture and learning and development program. Last week, I was fortunate enough to speak to some of PKF's Newcastle team. Let's hear it from the team, starting with Ayla Johnson, a senior accountant with PKF.
I also have a substantial amount of client contact. I manage a small portfolio of clients on a day to day basis, which brings the opportunity to attend meetings and also run segments where appropriate there.
Yeah.
Um, we're also given the opportunity to manage jobs from start to finish,
hmm
which is our exposure to managers' responsibilities, which effectively assists us in the transition to become a assistant manager. Yeah, the first thing that comes to mind is the endless support. Like I can get support from all levels. Like I've got development sessions with managers helping
Yeah.
me to work on all my manager skills to make that transition. And I've
Yeah.
also got development sessions with a partner who's helping me with from a BD front
Yeah.
to
Awesome.
yeah. So there's endless options there. And in addition to that, I've also got someone helping with time management just to get everything up to speed because it is a
Yeah.
fast-paced environment.
Mm.
So yeah, there's plenty of options there, endless resources in terms of your development.
Rebecca started 4 years ago as an assistant manager with PKF. Fast forward 4 years, she has grown her career within PKF to principal. Hear what she has to say about working at PKF compared to other firms.
I actually came from a big four firm, and
Yeah.
it was a big decision, obviously, when I moved over to go to a firm. It's still quite big, but obviously not as big as the big four. And what I love about my role is the amount of exposure that I actually get and how hands-on the role is.
Yeah.
So, whilst I work directly with the partners, they do give you a lot of support and a lot of exposure to clients, and they do really put the work on you and help hold your hand and guide you through the process rather than them doing all the high-end advisory or consulting work.
Yeah.
So every day is different because I get so many opportunities to work with my clients on all different things. Some, for example, like strategic planning, estate planning, running goal sessions with those clients. They're all things that I never really thought I'd have the opportunity to do at my level. And the fact that the business allows us to work so closely with partners on those things and they push that work down means that I've managed to kind of grow my skills and have developed quite a wide range of experience by having exposure to those things.
Why have you chosen to stay in public practice?
I think people get to a point in their career where they don't no longer feel like they're being challenged, or they feel like they've hit a ceiling in terms of their development and where they're going
Yeah.
with their career. And I think that's when people start looking at commercial roles because they're looking for the next challenge, or they're looking for some way to step up. And grow their skills and their experience, and I think and then this is the reason why I've stayed at PKF is because we've got such a structured learning and development program, and because they invest so much in their people and getting their people to where they want to be. I haven't felt the need to, like, I haven't felt like I'm being stuck at a level, and I haven't
Yeah.
felt like that I'm bored in my role. I still feel like I'm challenged every day, and I think that's because the firm has put so much into helping me to where I want to get to.
Thank you, Rebecca. Daniel Velich has worked for other firms in Newcastle and Brisbane. He's a specialist tax consultant. Let's hear what stands out for Daniel and sets PKF apart from other firms.
Before I joined PKF, look, I'm not going to lie, I think I had 3 interviews with them prior to me taking the job, and that's over the course of 4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
Um,
sure.
and I got to a point in my career where I was like, do I go to a commercial role or do I start my own practice?
Mm.
And I was going to go take that commercial role. And funny enough, the day I got offered the commercial role, I just got a call by Andrew B.
Yeah.
And I said, look, mate, I'm at the point where for me, I want a work-life balance and I want to earn good coin. And
Yeah.
he said, look, come in and have a chat. I've got this specialist tax role for you that you'd probably be interested in. So we went in for the interview, and I was up front. I said, look, I think I'm going to take a commercial role. because my perception of PKF at the time was you're just going to be a minion. You're going to work long hours. The work-life balance isn't going to be there. I come in, have the chat, and look, I'm glad I did. The role that I've got, it's seriously the perception that I had. In reality, it's completely different.
PKF are hiring. They have multiple roles. I asked Daniel to share his thoughts and insights on the Business Services Manager's role.
When I say Business Services Manager, it's the manager's a lot different to what's offered in the normal Newcastle marketplace.
Yeah.
You say the manager usually does a bit of compliance work, review. The role that's on offer, you don't pick up. You're not on the tools. You review. You're there to maintain the relationship, monitor workflow. You're not there doing a tax return or on zero. You're a genuine manager. I recall one of the partners, Dave Jemison, saying to me when he first joined PKF, he came over as a manager, and in reality said, mate, I was more of a senior because it is quite a unique and challenging role that's not tend to be offered in the Newcastle marketplace. But in terms of leadership, me personally, I'm one that likes to be offered a bit of free rein, being able to just essentially do what I do in terms of being able to, mate, this is what you've got to achieve. I don't care how you achieve it, just go and do it. And then if I need some guidance, that leader can then provide me some guidance. And that's certainly what I get from the leaders that I work with under here at PKF.
Yeah. I hope you've been able to gain a great insight on what it's like working with PKF Newcastle. We are currently partnering with PKF to build their growing team. If you're looking to advance your career, we have positions for intermediates, seniors, and manager level roles. Register your interest by contacting me via phone or email, and I'll look forward to assisting you in growing your career in 2020.